Welcome back. Well, he's known to captivate audiences all over the world, selling more than 10 million records, winning numerous awards, and including Album of the Year, Grammy and Album of the Year for Country Music Award. He's home to Louisiana, born in Baton Rouge, but raised in New Orleans. Joining me now is an American blues musician and actor, Chris Thomas King. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
It's my pleasure.
So first off, I know we were just talking a little bit. You were born in Baton Rouge, but you mostly, associate yourself with New Orleans due to the culture and the music and the arts of it. Talk about that.
Well, New Orleans is the center of Louisiana art, especially when it comes to music. But Baton Rouge has a great influence on New Orleans as well. Mm-hmm. But I grew up here in my dad's juke joint, Tabby's Blues Box in Heritage Hall. And so, I've been playing this guitar since I was knee-high, mm-hmm. So it's been a long journey, but a wonderful journey at that.
Now you mix a little bit of blues, electronic sounds, hip-hop, different elements into your music. What kind of influences your style, per se?
Well, I mean, my style, I'm basically just a blues artist. But what people get wrong about the blues, they have an English definition of it, but it's really a Creole definition. It means blue entertainment, risque, those kinds of things, you know what I mean? It's a Creole definition, but when the blues left Louisiana and went to Chicago and other places, they changed the name to make it mean sad, down in the dumps, that type of thing. But we don't even get we don't get sad and down in the dumps on a Saturday night, or at a juke joint, or even at a funeral, you know what I mean? We're pretty lively people down here, so. But my book,
which is right here. We have his book for you.
My book, The Blues, The Authentic Narrative of My Music and Culture, kind of breaks down the origins of the music and tells, it's part memoir, part history.
Now, speaking of the books, you also did film as well.
Yeah.
One of your biggest roles is Tommy Johnson in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Now, talk about your role there and, what that meant to you in that moment.
It was a huge breakthrough. I had been living in Europe for some years, and then I moved back to America. And right after I moved back to America, moved into New Orleans. And right after that, I just fell into this Hollywood acting situation. So, Old Brother came out and was a phenomenal success. And after that, I did the movie Ray. I scored the movie with Ray Charles, and these movies won Oscars and things. And so, I've had a pretty good career as an actor and film score. So yeah, I mean, I just try to.
Now I was gonna ask you, so how is it different? So writing from a film, writing songs in films versus, writing a song or an album per se, how does that differ?
Well, it's very different because when you're doing film, you're doing something that the director, it's not your personal vision, it's the vision of a collective of people, and so you're trying to provide something that a soundtrack or a score that complements what people see on the screen. But most of the music that I've recorded, I have about maybe 18 albums, 300 songs published or something, and I've written most of those, and it's a very personal, like almost spiritual, cathartic experience.
Yes.
And I share something real personal with you.
Absolutely.
Even though I have this performance coming up next week at the Manship, and we're looking forward to everybody coming out and partying it up with my band. But the thing that really gets me going is the creative process. Being in a room, in a dark room someplace, creating music, creating art, and that's really what what I get my most joy from.
So what would you say is your most defining piece of work for you, whether it's an album or that one song for you, or it's something that really is like that heartfelt moment for you?
Heartfelt? I think that's a hard one.
Or the one that you think really shaped your career, people gravitate to.
I think the thing that if people really want to find out what I'm all about, or just the essence of what makes me an artist or makes me tick a little bit, it's all in that book. It's all in the book. The book is something I wrote myself. There's no ghostwriter. I spent years researching and writing that. And it tells the story of my dad's journey, my journey, the journey of the Blues Club, And it tells the whole world that the blues began right here in Louisiana.
Absolutely.
And not in Mississippi and other places as
Yes.
people believe.
Absolutely. I've done various stories on this, and that's always the question of where it actually started. Now let's get a little bit into the performance next week. What can we expect from this show?
Oh, it's going to be exciting. I don't get to perform in town that much, and so I'm very excited that the Manship have invited me to do this. And I'm bringing my full band, my full show. So what we're going to get is like a review. We're going to touch on parts of the influence of some of the great blues musicians from Louisiana, like Henry Gray. My dad, some of the guys that I came up with as a kid playing from them, play a little tribute. But then, you know, it's just gonna be a real hoodoo party. We're gonna do some movie music from Ray, from Old Brother Where Art Thou, and, you know, just make it happen.
Now, are we gonna get any new music as well, or?
Well, there's always new music
Always
in the
new music.
works. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So there'll be some surprises.
Well, can you surprise us and bless us and grace us with your beautiful music this morning here?
I'll play a little something from the movie Old Brother Where Art Thou.
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Yeah. Hard times join everywhere you go, has it harder than ever been before. Say you have money, you better be sure these hard times will drive you from door to door. Long, long. Hard times will drive you from door to door.